Alright, of all the games in Chrontendo Episode 2, this is probably the most interesting for a couple of reasons. Devil World, in which you play as a small dragon named Tamagon, who is going to quote-unquote attack the Devil World. That is, he is presumably traveling to Hell in order to take on the devil face to face, because I guess that's what dragons do. So this is a Pac-Man style maze game, but a rather odd one. The object is to clear the screen of all the little dots, but there's a catch. You can only collect the dots if you're holding a cross. You need to pass over one of the crosses found in various parts of the maze, and then you can start picking up the dots until the cross disappears after around 10 seconds or so. You'll then need to grab another cross. Thankfully, the crosses aren't like Pac-Man's power pellets. They don't disappear when you pick one up. You can collect as many crosses as you need from the same location. Also, the crosses have another use. You can breathe fire while holding one. This turns enemies into what appear to be a fried egg, or maybe a fried eyeball, which you then eat. Yeah, I said the game was kind of odd. Furthermore, the devil himself is causing you headaches while all this is going on. That's him up there at the top, dressed in fancy white gloves and some sort of red bikini underwear, constantly disco dancing while you run around the maze. Well, really, he's pointing in the direction that his minions will start turning the cranks and move the maze around. So not only do you need to deal with monsters in the maze, but also the maze walls are moving around which can trap and crush you. The second maze replaces the crosses and dots with 4 Bibles, which you need to collect and place in some sort of weird altar thing in the middle. Doing this will cause the devil to get all pissed and then turn into a bat and fly away. You then play a bonus level, or bonus box as the game calls it. Then the same 2 levels repeat over and over again. So aside from its generally insane quality, Devil World is known as one of the few Shigeru Miyamoto games that never got a US release. It's incidentally the first game to team up Miyamoto with Takeshi Tezuka. The two would later go on to design such games as Super Mario Bros. And Legend of Zelda. Devil World also has music by Koji Kondo, so the Super Mario Dream Team is virtually in place in this game. Also, this is one of the rare Nintendo games which didn't meet Nintendo of America's standards due to religious content. All the devils, Bibles, and crosses obviously violated the rules which prohibited religious symbols in NES games. Many Japanese titles would not get a US release, but normally this is because Nintendo felt they would not appeal to American kids. Eventually, Devil World got a European release. Well, it's hardly a classic on the level of something like Super Mario Bros., but still it's a pretty high watermark for early Famicom original games.